Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. We are here. Today is the 4th of July. Actually very late at night. I went to the fireworks and Raceway 7. My eyes are burning red from all the dust that kicked up in them. But man, did we have a good time. We had a great time. We got to sit in the pits and it was a good time. So I hope you guys are celebrating your 4th of July, big style. I'm here doing the air signs at the moment. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And, in the other videos, I made those early today, and now I'm here like 3 o'clock in the morning making these ones. However, I feel a little bit of an energy shift than I did with the first two signs. And I think it's because we're getting so close to this eclipse. I was kind of preaching in the beginning of each of the water and earth signs about this clean slate and what are we creating? And, are you dreaming big? Are you, I don't know, I prattled on for a while, but that energy seems to have shifted. And I feel like we have already gotten through some kind of a gateway or portal. And it's like wherever we chose to be is where we're going to work from this day forward into integrating. Okay. So kind of like, not that you can't change your mind because you have free will. You can always change your mind. But vibrationally, you're probably settled in the frequency that you've grown to. I don't know how to say it energetically. But it's like we've gone through some really tough months here energetically. And if you've been doing your work, then a lot of you guys have noticed some huge shifts in the vibration of yourself, like right in your heart center. Things have shifted. Things have grown. Some people are more sensitive than others. And I apologize, guys, because my eyes are burning. I had a great time, though. And my screen is broken, so I keep looking up there because I can't see out the window like I normally do. But anyhow, yeah, I kind of feel like everybody grew. We've all grown, It's like our vibration, some have raised their vibration several dimensions. Others, a nice new perspective, nice new growth spurt, Like I said, there will be those that go from a size 1 to a size 3, and there will be those that go from a size 1 to a zillion. And so I just kind of feel like the energy is rooting, growing, and it's like all the seeds we've been planting thus far. The ones that were strong, the ones that really found fertile soil, the ones that really hit home is now what we will be creating roots from, right? It's our new belief systems, it's our new paradigms. And so things are about to change for us, and no more seed planting. I have a feeling that, yes, there will be another season. There's always another season. But for this harvest, for this season, for this growth spurt, I feel like we've made it to our highest vibration possible. I don't want to say that. See, Spirit's correcting me. All things are possible. All things are possible. Nothing is set in stone. Time is fluid, so as energy. So there's never, ever a time when you cannot raise your vibration or have more growth spurts. But I think what I'm trying to say in an energetic feeling, because that's how I read, is through the feelings of the energy. I feel like for this season, the farmer has done his work, and all things are possible, dependent on your faith and what you've planted, what you've chosen for your focus, right? Because when we create with our attention and our focus with intention. All right, so I don't know if I'll remember this for the next video. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's actually later than that. But that's what I feel for this one. So, you know, if you guys are cross watchers, maybe you'll get a different message in a different video. So this is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I'm just going to bring you guys... Do I want to bring you down? I don't know if you can see the cards anyhow. Let me see in the shot. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I think I'll bring you down to the shot. Hopefully you guys can see it, rather than look at my tired but happy eyes. I really did have a great time. All right, so your first card out is Triumphant Success. Boy, I almost said excess. So happiness, like somebody's feeling really happy here. Like, hold on, there's energy here. This is like rebirth for some of you. I mean, look at this hand shooting out of the ground like it was dead and buried, right? And here's this, all this light coming from the darkness. It's like something, an idea. It's not a new idea. This is like another look, another try with something that you tried to make work before that didn't. You know, it's like one last shot for victory, for success. It's like the warriors rising from the dead, ready to fight one more battle. This is really cool energy. I'm going to get clarifiers, okay? So then we have emotional withdrawal. This is the 8 of Cups. Okay, and as an energy reader, I know there are other readers that will tell you, well, this is somebody walking away from you. This is somebody giving up. This is somebody who didn't get their wish fulfillment, and so they're walking off. But not in this deck. See, I'm an energy reader, and what I see here, I see somebody going within. I see somebody that secluded themselves, walked away from everything and everyone for a spell, so that they could like just sit and talk to God, or go within, or talk to their higher selves, or their ancestors, or whatever voices are most dominant in their head right now, because we're all being guided and protected differently. But this is the feeling like this was necessary. Things had to be clear, without distractions. So whether this is your energy or somebody you're dealing with, I'm not sure yet. We'll get clarifiers. But what I'm seeing here is, you know, there's a rebirth of something after some contemplation. That somebody had to do some real soul searching. They had to go off on their own. They had to get quiet. They had to go within. They had to have no distractions, right? They just needed to have, this is a green card, they just needed to go into their own heart and maybe do some soul searching there on what they want. You know, what is their wishes? What are their desires? What do they truly want? Because as we grow and mature, you know, it's like some of the dreams that we had our whole lives aren't what now we are coming from new wisdom, new experiences, new eyes, right? Wisdom. I'm seeing a person, you know, whose beard is turning gray, or, you know, laugh lines around their eyes. It's like they really needed to go within again and figure out, are they still in alignment with the dreams they used to have, or have they outgrown them? And so they were doing some soul searching, looking for the truth, right? This is the Judgment card in this deck. But there are scales here being balanced. And it's like, while you were going within, while you were praying, while you were meditating, you find yourself, I almost feel like this is magician energy. This person is robed with intention. I'm not sure what intentions, but there's intention in their choice of clothing. And they've brought tools and a wand, you know, and they're looking out over the vast, out through the window into the vastness of the universe. It's almost like a keyhole. And they've been locked away in this chamber, soul searching, looking at what makes them tick. What have they created? And does it still serve them, or has it entrapped them? And so they're looking out, and they're wanting to create expansion and growth is what I feel, because next here I have accelerated motion. This is the Eight of Wands. This is, you know, if this is 8 cups and walking away to find your 9th cup, your wish fulfillment, this looks like a wish hitting its mark right there in the crosshairs. It's like you needed to get clear, or your person did, somebody's energy here. I feel like it goes both ways. For some of you, you mirror each other. And so this is like what you're both going through. For others of you, this is your person going through this journey. And for some of you, this is you going through this journey. So there's a lot of, I feel like, air signs. There's going to be a lot of you watching for whatever reason. Okay, so, you know, there's something being, one last push, one last resurrection is what I'm hearing. One last resurrection. We're going to give it the old college try. One last try, right? Because in the past, I did not feel fulfilled. I felt lacking. I felt like I needed something more. And so I had to go searching within myself and looking at all the things that I've created and figuring out, you know, kind of like sorting things out. What goes, what stays, what have I created that's entrapped me versus what have I created that's beautiful and in harmony with who I've become. In the olden years is what I'm hearing. There's a song in there somewhere. Golden years. Golden years. Ba ba ba. Oh, ba ba ba. I don't know the words, guys. Look it up, man. There might be an extra message for somebody in there. All right. So with the soul searching, I've gotten renewed hope. I've gotten renewed vigor. The universe, when I looked out over the universe, I finally figured out what my star is, what my wish is, what I truly, truly want now in my life. And it might just be different than it was when you were a child, you know. But for some of you, most of you, I feel like this is something from your past with this triumphant success. This is something that, you know, you once fought very hard for, and somebody or somehow it was given up on, or it was not being worked on. It lay dormant. And now it's coming back for resurrection. And I think you're realizing it's what you always wanted anyways, right? It's like, that's why we're giving it one last push. That's why all the soul searching and truth and equality and balancing that I'm doing within myself, because you got to love yourself first, guys. You got to do it for you, not for your person or situation, but for you, right? So now you've got this renewed vigor and hope. I need to see where this is going. So triumphant success, obstacles and challenges. This is why there was such a gap in the energy between you and this situation or this person. I feel like it's a person for most of you. But for some of you, it's just the ascension journey. It's the situation that you find yourself in on this quantum growth spurt, right? So there was this huge gap in energy where you were confused. You couldn't see the bottom of the pit. You couldn't see what the challenges were. What were you facing? There was hope here. See these lights lit up? You were being guided even in the darkness. But this is fear, guys. I feel this was fear. Obstacles and challenges, is what kept you guys in this death-like state for so long, this limbo. Look, and so we have the Lovers clarifying the emotional withdrawal. Okay, so this is a head over heart decision. The Lovers is a decision card, right? It's like what really is my wish fulfillment? What is my ninth cup, right? What do I desire more than anything else in the world at this time and point in my life? Show me what matters. And so something was reborn, something was rekindled, you thought about somebody or they thought about you, and it brought back this harmonious feeling that's been missing in your life for quite a long time. And so when you went soul searching for what do you really want, you found it. All right, you've gotten renewed eyes, renewed hope. You've seen the truth, right? And so now you get it. You know who or what is your wish. This is emotional bonding. This is union energy. So you've been shown who it really is. Like when you just dig really deep down in the now moment and be truthful and honest with yourself, you pretty much know who the hell it is what I'm hearing. Or what it is, because for some of you, this is a career path and a dream, right? To be a dancer or a movie star or whatever your dream is. But I feel relationship to this because of the Lover's card. So clarifying, like I said, clarifying the Eight of Cups, you now know what your wish fulfillment is. It's been clearly, you see the truth, it's on its way is what I'm hearing. It's hitting its mark. You've manifested this through this soul searching, through knowing what you don't want so you know what you do want, and unleashing and releasing yourself from whatever has kept you bound to it. It was your own creation. You realize that. So you've come to the cycle end with the Judgment card. It's like what goes around comes around. And I feel like with this Ace of Swords, the old way, the old us, it never worked. It wasn't right. We just couldn't get past the obstacles. There was no way to make the leap across without faith. Okay, I couldn't make the leap of faith. But I'm older now. I'm more mature, and I'm seeing things more clearly. I'm understanding that the cycles I've been perpetually drawing toward me for so long now, I'm seeing them with new eyes. I'm understanding that, I'm not who I used to be. And so we have accelerated motion. This is, I wished upon the star. This was my Nine of Cups. This was my wish and desire. I couldn't see it coming. I couldn't feel it coming. And so I got antsy and I impatient, and I was ready to move on. I was ready to close out these cycles and move away. Because I wanted to succeed. I wanted to feel like the last 30, 40 years of my life, for some of you, I wanted to feel that they counted for something. And so I tried to move away. I tried to run away. For some of you, red flags. I tried to run away. I need more. Oh, bottom of the deck. For some of you, this is a return. Like I said, this is a return. I'm ready to triumph. We got triumph starting the reading and ending your reading. I was going to clarify, and then I saw these two cards on the bottom of the deck. And so I think that when this person was looking out one window, they started looking out through different windows to other perspectives, other views, right? This feels to me like I just had to do a life review. I had to be shown everything. I had to see into the deepest, darkest parts of myself, all the elements, right? My self-worth, my relationships, my personal growth, and my spirituality. I had to look at all of it because I'm having a growth spurt. And so a balance is happening in my life. Balance. And movement and choices. Two of Pentacles for me is balance. And in this deck it says movement, choices, decisions. So a decision was made to return, to find the triumphant success that we missed the last time. And this is Cancer energy. Well, I'm not going to go into the signs because they're all here. But, okay, so material harvest, it's a growth spurt, guys. We are all getting a leveling up. And so I feel like you or someone you're dealing with or a situation you've been dreaming about is coming back. And it's going to be fruitful. It's like the seeds I talked about in the beginning of the reading. They're now going to be your harvest. Remember? I told you the energy felt like it's not like you can't grow beyond it, but it feels like whatever seeds were sown during this very, very fertile, energetic aligned time that we are now experiencing reality in, with all the planetary alignments and all the crap that's been going on and with these eclipses, it's like the energy of success, right? We are now invested. It's a prayer of there's an offering being made here, right? Gratitude, attitude of gratitude. It's I am so grateful for the harvest that I know I am going to reap because I have done the work. So I'm going to leave that there, guys. There's a big message, big heavy message here about what do you need to sacrifice so that you can be in your power one more time. One last push, whatever it is you've been trying to birth or a person you've been trying to manifest. This is beautiful energy. So I'm going to take a look now at what advice Spirit has for you. So I'm going to bring it back up to me. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So I'm hearing the arrow hit its mark. The arrow was straight and true, and it's on its way. Look at this energy. It's like, here, you've wished. There's the wish, right? And the arrow's coming. It's like it's ready to launch is what I'm hearing. It's ready to launch. It's going to be released in like a beacon or a what do you call it, tracker. GPS, it's going to find you, right? It's going to find you. It's going to land. You're going to get it, guys. Look at the bigger picture. Whatever's been going on here, whatever patience you've had to have, whatever shadow work you've had to do, whatever inner growth you've had to experience, whatever you've had to sacrifice for this growth spurt, you're wiser now. Your dreams might have changed for some of you, and for others of you, your wish is now. It's like the time is now, okay? For you to go back and love yourself enough to fulfill the dream that you always had and never quite hit the mark with. Some of you guys, this is not relationship related, but most of you it is, okay? Some of you, this is career related, and you have done the work and you've matured and grown. You might, some of you who are students might be changing majors at this time because your experiences have changed and grown, and now you see a new vision, is what I'm hearing for some of you. Then we have South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Because see, whatever this was, it was from your past. And it, you know, South Node, it's kind of destiny. It's karmic. It's part of your life's path, you know. And it you're at a connecting point. I'm seeing a connecting point where you and whatever this situation represents for you, you're coming back into alignment, is what I'm hearing. The past, there's a healing that's happened with somebody or something. And the past is now a potential, is what I'm hearing. Your paths are going to cross again. And whatever hurt in the past cannot hold you back any longer because it's on its way. The healing's happened. It's on its way for some of you, okay? So family, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal in your mind and in your heart. Surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So for some of you, this is laying your childhood to rest. This is finally maturing and not playing the victim anymore. It's recognizing that everything had value, even the toughest lessons we had to learn as a child, you know. This is childhood wounding is what I feel. And a lot of it stems from family dynamics. But that's what needed revisited. That's where the growth spurt has happened. Because you now understand. You can't play the victim anymore because you understand. You might even have kids of your own that you struggle to be the best parent that you can be with. And you now understand that being a parent is not easy. And people fuck up, is what I'm hearing. Sorry, guys, I'm channeling for you. I'm really tired. It's really late at night. So trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. A light bulb went off, guys. Realization happened. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So whatever this is destined, and this is written, right? The angels inspired it. Inspired you, okay? And you can trust it and go with it because it's coming in for you. And you're going to reap what you've sown. And it looks like most of you have sown something very beautiful. I'm so tired. I got to talk quicker. I'm like, I think I'm asleep in my chair and just channeling. So we have Desiree. No conditions. No. Conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. And so there's still decisions being made for some of you. That's this world card, right? That's what's going to free this energy up. But for some of you, there's just a little bit of waiting. See, this is her in the daytime. This is her in the night. So here she's watching the sky and it's daylight. Here it's nighttime. So there's going to be a short cycle passage. It could be eclipse energy too. But so there's going to be a pause, a brief pause while decisions are being made is what I'm hearing. For the portals to close, that's what I'm hearing. The eclipse is going to close out portals. There will be residual timelines. I don't know what this means, but I'm going to say it because I'm channeling. Something about collapsing timelines. And there's a few left to collapse, and then everything's going to come into alignment. I think that's for those of you who are star seeds and on mission work. That's a transmission from your sky crew ancestors, is that there's going to be a few timelines that still are closing out in order to close this last gate out. Okay, I'm feeling like it's going to be several months is what I feel, cycles of timelines and karma being healed. Because see, you can't collapse. I don't know why I'm channeling this, guys. If it resonates, then you know you're ground crew. But there are timelines that are collapsing. But they needed to be cleared, okay? They needed, all light beings needed to ascend out of the timeline before they could collapse it. And there's a few left to go. So if you've been waiting for something, but you just know that it's coming, and your ground crew, you're being told to be patient because it's on its way. There's a delay because they're trying to save more lives. They're trying to save more souls. They're trying to ascend, not save, because nobody gets lost, but they're trying to help as many straggling souls as they can to make it to the next timeline before collapsing them into, because it's this harvest. Remember I told you the energy of feeling like wherever you rose your vibration to is now going to kind of root. And so they're going to be stuck in that timeline for another cycle. Okay, however long that cycle is. I don't know how long that cycle is. But so they're trying to bring as many through to the higher levels of timelines that they can before the gateway closes. And I feel like we have a couple of months here. So if you've been waiting on something, then know that it's on its way. You need to be patient and hold faith that they won't get left behind. Whoever needed to hear that, there it is. Hold faith. They're on their way. They're just like really, really battling to get through the last shadows, the last lower density energy. All right, then we have Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. That's probably a personal message to me because I'm so tired right now, but I'm going to get these readings done. Okay, so yes, self-care, guys. That's what you're being asked to do while you wait. While you wait, you need to love yourself, because loving yourself is like magic energy. They can feel your love when you love yourself, because you are united, you are one, right? God, this is deep for somebody. So going back to just the general reading, Spirit, for some of you, this is just a dream come true, and there's just a little bit more self-worth issues that is going to be cleared away during this time, okay? We're being told to love others as well as ourselves, but make sure that we replenish ourselves. And don't just give. Make sure we are replenishing ourselves while we wait. Then we have compromise. Yeah, because the scales are, you see, we've got truth here too. It's almost like Spirit is trying to say, balance is going to be found. It's written, it's destined. It's like we are balancing these scales. And those who make it, and those who don't, they compromised. Some of them compromised. They chose something other than, it's like that Chariot. I told you, some of you feel like you're ready to move on. You're ready to give up. You're ready to let this thing die, right? But you're letting it die just as it's breathed new life. And so don't compromise. Don't compromise. Whatever is your dream, whatever it is that you've been, shown is for you, make sure that you go within and know what that is. Really know yourself and know what it is you desire, because Don't compromise. If you take less than during these eclipses and these gateways, you're going to end up with less than for a season or a cycle. Okay? So don't compromise. Parenting. See, there is stuff going on here with childhood wounds. That's the dredges. It's a 63. It's a 9. It's the last birthing pain. It's the last codependence on the past. You know, it's that last sacrifice. And it's a healing around childhood wounds and family matters for some of you. Then we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, you know, you're going to have to create joy through being joyous, doing things that are joyful, because otherwise you're going to really miss this person while they're, and for some of you it's a person, for others of you it's a dream that you've never let go of, you've always held on to. You know, it's like swinging on a swing, making a wish. You'll never let it go. For some of you, you'll never let this go. So, you know, cling to it if you must, but keep your vibration high and don't compromise. I don't know who needs that. Then we have blessed. This is destined, guys. This is a blessed event I'm hearing, because it's not for just romance. There are other people that will be watching this that are looking at their dreams, like whatever they are. It's a dream and it's coming, and you're being told don't compromise, don't accept anything less than your dream, because it's blessed and it's on its way, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and don't overthink it. See, these are two very different energies. This is sitting around waiting, right? Impatient, sad, unmotivated, lackluster. And here it's you know, clinging to hope, clinging to union, clinging to the happiness, the joy. You're supposed to be holding the light. You're supposed to be holding the vibration. You're overanalyzing, overthinking this, and you are not holding the vibration of whatever this desire is. And you're being asked to get out of your head and into your heart space. Act as if it's already there. Thank you, Spirit. That's a repeat message. Act as if it's already there. See, you're already on the swing. You're already in each other's arms, or your dreams are already coming true, and you're celebrating. It's hope. This is not hope. You're not holding the faith. You're not holding the energy for this cycle to have. It's all about magnetics, okay? When you are not attracting, you are repelling. And so being stuck in your head all the time in a loop, right? 44 is the number, which is an 8, which is like infinity. It's thoughts that go around and around and around in your head. And it's like you're trying to build your future from your past, and Spirit's saying, you can't do that. Not with this wish. This wish is different. This is not a wish that you think into being. This is a wish that you feel into being. So you need to act as if, you need to feel as if it's already here, and know that it's on its way, and do not give up. Do not compromise. You're being divinely guided, is what I'm hearing. So trust your inner knowing too. All right, and I have to mention, I'm seeing this, all this brown energy, and, you know, this beautiful, beautiful soul right here. And so I feel like we are supposed to be holding space and love for you know, the racial stuff that's going on right now. For some of you, that's mission work. For some of you, you're working on that. That's your mission. Okay? So that was an extra message for somebody. If you're watching this and you are an advocate for equality for all races, or maybe just your race, right? Because maybe some of you feel like it's just your race that's needing the love and support right now. And so I honor you and I welcome you. I'm grateful to have you, whoever that message is for. Just know that my mission work is that I can't choose sides. But my heart isn't all in to my mission, to command center, I guess is what I want to say. Because I am a human having experience too, and I feel like there are certain things I'd like to choose sides on, but Spirit's asking me to hold the light, to hold the space, the higher vibration, so that whatever is coming in can come in fast and furious and hitting its mark just the way it's supposed to. We are creating a better future, and everybody has a role to play. Okay? So air signs, whoever this resonated with, I have a feeling there's many different scenarios here. But I feel like your heart knows, like you just followed right along and you're like, yep, yep. And for some of you, it's a person, some of you, it's a situation, but all of you, it's a dream and a desire to birth something different because you've grown, you've become wiser. Your old standards are no longer up to your new standards. Okay, I love you guys. Namaste.